Hey guys, so I'm about to go in the grocery store and get a little shopping done. And I want to take you with me and teach you what to look for in the store, what I eat, what to be careful of, because there's a lot of things that people think are healthy that really aren't. So come with me and let's go have some fun. All right guys, first up, cucumbers. I live off these little dudes right here. So I put them in my salads, I dip them in my homemade ranch. Anything in the natural section is going to be a good thing. Hearts of romaine, my favorite lettuce. I use this in my salads with my cucumber and tomatoes, and salads are so good to have as a filler food, so I eat a lot of salads. You guys, jicama sticks, these are so handy. You can chop them up, put them in your salads. There's less carbs and sugar in these, and they're very natural. You can also use them for dipping. I love these little dudes. Okay, let's talk about fruit. So I don't eat a lot of fruit, but if you're going to eat fruit, eat it first thing in the morning, and usually blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, or blackberries. They're the best for you. A lot of antioxidants in these suckers, and less sugar than most fruit. So this is what I stick with. Okay guys, here are your good carbs right here. Japanese yams, sweet potatoes, any kind of sweet potato is good. Japanese yams are amazing. You can get them at Whole Foods or you can get them on Amazon. I'll put the link below where you can find those. But they're super anti-inflammatory. They're very good to fuel your workouts as well. So I live off of these. Great carbs. Okay, as tempting as this stuff is, I never buy it because it's very processed. A lot of ingredients in there. You didn't know what's in there half the time. And cheese as well. You know, a lot of times cheeses are not as good as they used to be. Used to be the cheese was great to eat, and now it's very, very processed. So I rarely eat it. Dairy is a no. All right, peel and eat shrimp. Super easy to find in any grocery store. These are great to get. You can eat these quickly, take them on the run with you. These are my faves. Another one of my favorite proteins, free-range chicken, no antibiotics. Really look at your labels here. Make sure that there's no antibiotics, no fillers, none of that crap. This is a win. Okay, the breads. Let's talk about it. So most of this stuff is pretty processed, but if you're gonna do bread, stick with Ezekiel bread. It's a little bit better for you. Okay, where people go wrong is their salad dressings and their dipping sauces. Be really careful with this stuff. Even though this says sugar-free, it's got a lot of fat in it. So that's where you really need to look at your ingredients on the back. So mustard is really good, but also if you're gonna get ketchup, try the low sugar or sugar-free ketchups. And pickles are amazing. They're really good for you, and they actually help with cramping. Be careful with your nuts, but if you're gonna go nuts, do the 100-calorie pack almonds. These are your best, or cashews. That way, if they're in a calorie pack, you're less likely to overeat them because these have a lot of fat and calories in them, so be really careful with that. So you can't go wrong with rice. Any kind of rice is great. Black rice, brown rice, and white rice is actually really good post-lifting. Be careful with this stuff. The Velveeta cheeses and all that mess is very processed. Okay, popcorn is not really the best choice for a carb, but now and again I'll have it, and I choose regular kernels and I pop them myself because a lot of times when you get this processed crap, there's a lot of oil in it and unnecessary calories. So make sure you read your labels. Some of the canned goods are fine. Just watch the sodium intake on it and just really pay attention to your carbs and things like that. Now your soups are going to be really high in sodium, so be careful with that stuff. Also, most sausages and such are very processed as well. Okay, be really careful with your deli meats and things like that. Also your bacon, of course, it's got a lot of fat in it. Now, turkey bacon is actually a good choice. Make sure it's uncured. The label is pretty good on this one, so yeah, just watch what goes in that mouth. Some more cheese. I just rarely eat it. It's just so processed. You can't go wrong with eggs, and these are actually my favorite. So the blue and the brown eggs are super good for you. The yolk is very yellow inside, and it's just really less messed with. I love these. So I don't do butter much, but the Carrie's brand is good. Try spray butter. I can't believe it's not butter. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of yogurt because of all the added sugars and stuff, but if you're gonna do yogurt, they have a lactose-free Faggi brand is my favorite, or also the 0% fat. So try these. These are a better choice. But, be careful with the lactose in these because when you're over 40, especially, it can bloat you. Okay, oat milk or almond milk are a good choice because a lot of people go wrong with their creamers and they don't measure it. They end up with too much, and those calories add up really fast, those liquid calories. So be careful with it. Try these instead. You can't go wrong with any of the frozen veggies either. Most of them are actually fairly decent, and it doesn't matter which ones you get. Fresh, frozen's fine. Okay, let's talk cereal. So I always choose regular oatmeal, no sugar added, because this stuff has a lot more sugar than you think. And this stuff, again, adds up so quickly. So be careful with your processed cereals. Okay, so I haven't eaten this kind of cereal since I was like 10. It's just so processed, not a good idea. Okay, let's talk these power bars and all this crap. So there's a lot of hidden sugar and bad ingredients in this stuff. But if you're gonna pick one, Quest is probably the best, but it does have some sugar alcohols in it. So I don't know about you, but I can't be trusted with this stuff. You can't eat just one, right? I mean, the cookies, the crackers, it's just not a good idea to take it home. But if you want something crunchy, I actually like rice cakes. They're decent, and they go with anything. Coffee is life. You can't go wrong with any of this stuff. I love coffee. Okay, be careful with your oils. This stuff is actually really nasty oil. Use spray oil instead. It doesn't matter which one. Any of them are fine. Just a couple of sprays is all you need. But yeah, be really careful with your oils. They add up so fast, including olive oil. So I rarely add oils to anything, and here's why. So even this olive oil, yeah, it's good for you, but look at this. It's a lot of calories for 1 tablespoon and 14 grams of fat. Nope. So I used to be such a soda addict, so I love these sparkling waters. These ice drinks are a win. I love them. Some of these pasta sauces aren't too bad. Just read your labels and the pastas themselves. You just have to really read what you're getting. This actually is a good replacement. This is Edamame Pasta. I love, love, love the macros on this. Also, the quinoa pasta is very, very good. So you can look for something like this as well. I rarely drink anymore, so let's talk alcohol. Be careful with it. It can slow your metabolism and it can stop your fat loss in its tracks. Okay, so anything behind the counter is going to be good. Your seafood's a great source of protein. Of course, your meats too, your lean beef, all that good stuff. And if you can find bison, that's even better. Bison for the win. So bison is great for you. It's got twice the iron as beef and way less fat. Find it, try it, you'll love it. So I just got home, got into my comfy clothes. Did forget to mention that I bought a bunch of waters. You want to make sure you drink 3/4 of a gallon to a gallon of water per day. Stay hydrated. I will be doing more videos like this. Please comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you would like me to do videos on next. And remember, you can't outrun your fork, and we'll see you on the next video.